Hey guys, and welcome. Welcome back to Don't Starve Shipwrecked. As you can tell, we did die in the last part. Well, at least from what you guys saw. I actually did do a little of exploring and try to figure out some more secrets and stuff of this place. I don't know everything. I do know the basics. And I do know it's a time crunch to get to wintertime. But we have an actual goal this time. And that goal is actually to get to 116 days, because then we get the new character, the surfer girl. I don't remember her name, but she has a customized surfboard. I don't even know if I can get that unless I have her. But we're going to test it out. As you can see, I've already explored this island. We got a huge island this time to play around with, a lot of lumpet rocks as well. Unfortunately, no gold, which means we have to sail to a different island to get it, which is, I guess, not that big of a deal. But we can't make the rowboat until we get the science machine, which is kind of a problem. This time we're always going to have a bunch of grass on us, and what we really need to do is make a fire real quick before we head out. What we're going to do is cook up a bunch of food. Actually, what we can do, I forgot all about this, and I'm going to forget about it. Make it a fast backpack. We're going to cook all of our food up real quick before we make our way out there. Because we also want to get a shovel and a farm up and running as quickly as possible. So I might be skipping all the boring parts of me just sitting around during night times and maybe going across waters if I got nothing to say. We'll have to see. It depends on what you guys want to see. We're definitely going to try to go after 116-day goal. We're actually going to see how far we can actually possibly get first of all. I'll collect you so I can just eat you. We got 16 logs. Let's cut down this tree real quick. Get my inventory slightly situated. I don't really need that, but you know, I'll keep it. Hopefully we've got an island real close to us that has bees, spiders, and bees all on it. We'll need the spiders, or sorry, we'll need the spiders for certain things. We'll also need the bees for traps, among other things. So let's head off straight in this direction. Hopefully we can find something. We already found our main island, so that's a plus. Hopefully, I think I might go straight up because hopefully there'll be a second island really close to us. It's not looking like it. So we'll take the current and hopefully find something quicker. Looks like we got something promising up here. It'd be really interesting to look at some of the surfing stuff. I don't know if you can actually surf all the way to different islands, or you actually have to use a boat to do that as well. We'll have to see about that. There's going to be a lot of interesting things. Monkeys don't try to pick up your backpacks anymore, which is actually pretty funny. They could never pick it up, actually pick it. But they did it too, and it's actually hilarious when they do it. All of the gold usually resides inside this fort area, and it looks like, unfortunately, we're not getting what we want. We will make a machete here and collect a little bit of this bamboo. Knocking down this bamboo and stuff will have this chance of spawning snakes, or snakes will lay in here, which kind of sucks. Hopefully we can find something. It's not looking like it. We do have a limpet rock, which I guess we'll tear up and destroy. But I don't know if this thing will actually spawn gold. It was a rumor that it did, but it doesn't seem like it. It does give you a crap ton of rock though. I mean, which is good, but I don't really need rock right now. And the reason why we're in such a hurry to get the gold is to make our science machine, so that we can make our chest, and we can also make the science machine. The science machine's important because then we can make our shovel, which means we can make the farm. The farm being putting a bunch of saplings and stuff in one spot. Might be getting myself into slight trouble going all the way up here, but this is interesting. Heck, I think I might have. I do not. I was gonna say I think I have enough logs to actually just continue to do it, but I don't. It's So we're gonna head back this way, collect our boat, collect a few leaves along the way. Might not be a bad idea to collect a little bit of wood. As long as we have twigs and grass, we should be fine. Because you can make torches. We don't need an official fire to keep us warm or anything, because we are actually in fall unless it switches. Now that I'm not sure. A lot of this, a lot about this game that I don't know quite yet. We're going to explore together. Collect some more seeds. These for temporary food. Our sanity is going to be pretty, it's going to be just fine. Once we get the science machine, we'll actually fix up our sanity to max real quick. We're not going to venture too far away from our house. We're actually going to go straight down and hopefully find something here. Looks like night's approaching, that's fine. We're just going to sit on top of the water. Give me a little bit here. Yeah, I see you there, Mr. Jelly. Do a little bit of inventory sorting. Stay away from me, please. Thank you. I'm gonna make one of these hats just because why not? Looks like the current is not on our side. We have to do a bunch of paddling. Hopefully by day 5 we'll have everything sorted out when we get back to our house. There's a little bit of boost there. Not much though. Oh. It looks like we hit another shallow part. Though that doesn't guarantee that there'd be land or anything. Come on, land. Here we go. This is promising. It's also nice to know what islands are close by and what resources those islands have. You don't need to torch out. Collect a few twigs because we're always going to need twigs and flint. And hopefully this island has a little bit more resources. I need spiders for webbing so I can catch bees to make hives for a good source of honey. I have been killed by the apes. Well, not necessarily killed by the apes, but killed because when they threw their poop at you, you actually go completely insane very, very quick. It takes a very big chunk of your insanity. What's going on here? Silence. Huge. I think we have plenty of sticks for now. It looks like we have an actual open meadow field, which is nice because this actually produces, where is it? You are sweet potatoes. Why? What is this? What are you? I've honestly never seen that before. But what are you? Limestone? That's cool. I have never seen that struck before. But it looks like we don't actually have any forested area on this island. Possibly. Hopefully we do. Because I think that's the only place that actually spawns gold nodes. There's also a lava place where you could break these rocks or dig them up and lava could spurt out of them or not, but it gives you a bunch of gold. Fortunately, you do need a shovel for them. Which we can't do unless I have coal. So I don't want that out. We are going to collect a few sweet potatoes though, because sweet potatoes are a good source of food. Hounds are actually a little bit easier to take care of in this particular mod. Not mod, I should say, DLC. Because you can actually sail to a different island and have the wolves and then go to your main island so that they'll never actually... Which that might be a little bit cheatsy doodling, but you know, it's in the game for now. If you are on the water and that does happen, it's being a problem because you're actually going to be attacked on the water by swordfish things, which do a lot of damage now. They're very nasty. I'd rather take wolves over that any day, though. This will also destroy your boat. So I'm just in awe of how big this island is. Holy craps. But the good news is I hear bees. And I do need bees. You can also use their stingers for boat repair kits. Yeah, that's basically what we're using a lot of them for. It looks like we have a very big supply of grass. And unfortunately, no gold. Which we're actually doing pretty bad at a start, since we have no gold. Science machine is very important to get started here. Without a science machine, I'm in trouble. And you can trade things to... I wonder if this is a part for the boat. A motor would be very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a motor. But if we see a pig king, which I have yet to see one in this particular DLC, it'd be interesting to trade that with him and get a bunch of gold. We said for quite a while. Or maybe just one piece of gold if he's being jerkish. So we're gonna head down south here and hopefully find something. It looks like we are running out of food. So the next island that we hit, we're gonna have to make a fire and collect some food. Okay, it looks like I can go in a downwards motion and it'll be just fine. Eat some of these insects. It looks like the darkness is coming again. Oh. Should go more to the left here. Come on, oh, I missed it. There we go. I'd like to get to an island before we actually hit nightfall. Doubtful we'll get there, but... Oh, I think I spoke too soon. Come on, Mr. Island. Sweet. Now hopefully this one actually gives me what I want. Looks a stick, because we always use sticks. Oh no, looks like a small island. Oh wow, this is really bad luck. We've got a crab nest right up there, which I haven't done too much exploring with mussels and that still. I did say we're going to make a nest on that, but if you really look, there's not much in ways of trees, let alone anything on that island. Come on, boost. There you go. And unfortunately, we now have to sit on the waters, and hopefully no waves will hit us. That is our worry for the night. Part to something, and the waves changed. Oh, nice. If I eat this raw, it gives me a pretty good chunk. Well, I guess we could take a look at what we have while we wait. Anything new that I haven't seen yet? I did figure out where you get the anti-venom, which 2 things can actually poison you. Actually, I think 3. Those stingray things, which you can actually get the poison glands from, 2. Poison snakes, which you can get the glands from as well. And the poison spiders, which I don't know because I don't like fighting those because they are nasty. They do a really nice high jump and just destroy. Hopefully there's an island close here. And gotta love that save leg. There's one right here, hopefully. And hopefully it has gold. We're in desperate need of gold. Wait, what? I'm going by the way this looks. So you can see the deep water, you get the shallow water. Some weird fish thingy. Come on, island. Well, this is actually good news. X marks the spot. You can actually get some pretty good loot from that. I don't know what the bottles do, and I'm not going to really keep them yet. Once you get the sailboat, we can find plenty of those. The rowboat with the sail, I should say. Come on, where's this island? This looks just like a vast emptiness of nothing. Like some seaweed, why not? I mean, if you're actually looking at the real, you know, if you're on a boat like this and saw nothing but open seas, you would at least see an island way off in the distance. It'd be cool to actually scroll it like this, you know, a certain amount of distance. Oh. The good news is, we did find a lava type area. This is exactly what we need, but we need a shovel. Yeah, see these ones right here. And unfortunately, of course, you do need a shovel to do them, which we need gold for. This weird tree thingy. I still have yet to play around those. And it looks like no gold. Oh. I can try with a pick, but I don't. It didn't work last time. And I can dig it. That doesn't really help me though. I'll get back on there. I was hoping by day 5 he'd be back at the house and starting to actually do stuff. Though that's not looking like it. We're gonna head straight upwards and see if there's anything left of the island that we're on. Because it's definitely, we're gonna make this our main home base, so we're gonna actually make a loop like this and see if there's anything about in this particular area. So how's everyone doing today? Christmas is coming up. Yes, yes, I hear you, jellyfish. Star Wars was actually coming up this weekend. It is, what day is it for me today? Oh, dropping stuff. Oh, go away. There we go. December the 18th. I do record these videos in ahead, maybe about a week out if I'm not mistaken. Just because, you know, I work full time and lots of work to do, and I don't do YouTube full time, of course. I kind of just do it as a hobby. I find it entertaining to make videos. More or less for myself, to help my speech, and more or less make talking to myself going slightly insane. Or appearance of it going insane. Looks like we've got a somewhat shallow area, or is this deep water? I'm not sure. Really nice to find some gold. Oh, how great. I'm hungry, I know. Oh, once we find another island, I'll give you some food. How's that sound? Cut down some trees and make a fire. Oh, goody. Another island I can't do much with. Well, at least I know where gold, hello, is for the future. All I need you to do, mate, is give me 2 pieces of gold. 2 pieces. That's what. Hopefully we can find another one that has gold on it. Come on, gold node. There you go, sweet. Now we can head back to our island, make the science machine, and start making our farm. took us a lot longer than I would have hoped for. Well, we also do need food, or else we're going to starve. We got some limpets, we've got plenty of food. But not axes. The doubloons, I also found out that you can actually use them for either smelting down into gold, or making using the slot machine that's in random places. The slot machine gives you random chances for good stuff. You could also buy them, actually. Okay, let's head home. Should have just enough boat life to get back home. Like this flint because, well, flint's fun to come by. If we could have plenty of flints, we could keep making resources. It's not a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get some saplings as well. Eventually we'll come back to all these islands and get the remaining gold. But during that time, or until that time, we gotta start working on our base before the stormy seasons come. More or less, flooding ensues along with some other crap. There's supposed to be a volcano as well. It's supposed to erupt and actually destroy the island that you're currently on, or something like that. I think our head's at 60%. I also kind of wanted to make the head just to see how long it'll actually survive for. Because this helps you get rid of the water and the heat. We're also going to look into what I saw someone have as a raincoat. I actually think you use that with the snake skin. Can we make it back to the island before we need to use our torches? Nope. I'll see you guys in the morning. We also need to find an island with monkeys on it so we can start collecting poop to actually make our grass ones. Because during the summertime those actually become non-usable, which kind of you have to fertilize each and every single one of them. Oh, take that, snakes. Thank you, snakes. In there. Leave them alone because I just don't care. We're going to actually place our base right about there in the middle because we don't want to be too far out to the edges because I don't know if they'll actually overtake the edges of the water. Went a little past. We'll do about right here. It's not a bad spot. You're far enough away from the forest area. And we'll make our fireplace and call it a base. Another thing that's not bad to look into is this one right here. We don't have much around us in ways of, you know, places to go fishing and stuff like that. We did find a bunch of islands, which doesn't really have much that we want. We'll make a few of these traps. Now let's use the food. Let's get a workbench, not a workbench, science machine up and running. What do I need for that? Wood. It's wood. And also getting a tree farm up and running. Chop, 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 chop. That's actually why I kept... Let me get right over here. There we go. Now we can make a shovel. That's actually why I kept all of the coconuts. So where do we want to make our tree farm? This is really important. We'll make it over here so it's not too close to the base. I'm actually going to move you. The whole thing with these saplings is you don't actually have to fertilize them like you do with the home plants, the grass tops. Come on now. There we go. Want them right close to each other. Why? Because that's the way I like it. dig up the stump. I might spend an entire day collecting all of the the saplings from all the different places on the island before coming back. The next thing to do is look into making the boat and actually collecting some more resources. So I might take a couple days and farm a bunch of resources along with wood and stuff like that, because I don't think you guys want to see me just running around collecting wood. As you noticed, I'm not really much of a talkie or story person type of people, type of wood. So to keep the happiness of you guys, I'm going to skip a part here and just collect all this stuff. Collect a bunch of bamboo and stuff like that, make a few chests, and then get back to you. But I think this will do it for this part, guys. Ooh, we are actually officially out. So what are we going to do? We're going to eat. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.